neighbors, I'm Allison and you're watching Neighborly News Network. Today we're over here at the Stars Mill located in Fayetteville. If y'all haven't been here yet, you need to come check it out. So let's see what they have to offer. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below.
Visitors come here to appreciate the scenic waterfall, picnic facilities, go fishing, and the photography opportunities. If you're looking for a quiet place to enjoy nature, this is the place to be. Now for some upcoming events. A week from today, on March 17th, is St. Patrick's Day. You need to go check out McGuire's in downtown Sonoya, which is an Irish pub. They will be celebrating all weekend. Check out this flyer and make sure that you're there by 6 p.m. so you can see the Irish dancers. On March 15th and 16th, the Bus Barn in Fayetteville will also be having their own St. Patrick's Day celebration. Check out this recap from Grantville's local market. Okay, why is it so awkward filming when the neighbors are outside? Anyways, I was able to attend Grantville's first local market, but it's so cute. Like, I love it. This is what I love about this channel, is the stuff that I'm learning and hopefully teaching you guys as well, is places that you don't even know that we have right here in our community. Like, Grantville has their whole, like, they have a whole downtown. They have a welcome to Grantville sign, which I didn't know they had. I pulled over, I had to get a picture of it so I can replace the current picture in the theme song because I didn't even know they had that mural on the wall like that. It's just so cool being able to go to new places, and I have met so many new people just by doing this channel, and just this entire experience has just been so amazing. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, Grantville is going to be having a local market. I think they said once or twice a month, so definitely go check it out. We did have a great time at the local market, saw my girls from Alia Beauty. I'll definitely be going back, and you should definitely go check it out as well.
I'm not going to make us look bad.
For this week's Business of the Week, we have Miss Morgan with Hydrate here with us and Miss Renee from Chatty. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
I'm happy to be here. It's so much fun. Yeah, so we came down here to Hydrate and we wanted to learn a little bit more about what they have to offer. And I know that there is a lot of ladies that like to have late nights out and have some fun. Morgan can tell you how she can help with that.
Absolutely. So we have people who roll in on a Saturday, Sunday morning. We actually have an infusion that's called the After Party, and that's geared mainly toward curing hangovers.
That's perfect. So what other kind of infusions do y'all do?
So we have an array of different IVs that cater toward different ailments. We have one called the Olympian that helps with muscle recovery, endurance for our athletes that come in. We have something called the Fountain of Youth. That's great for keeping your skin health and your hair long, your nails strong. And then we have ones that are just for overall general health and wellness, things that are going to boost up your energy levels, your immune system.
That's great. So the Fountain of Youth.
It's my personal favorite.
Does it make your hair and everything?
It does. So during COVID, a lot of people were experiencing hair loss.
Yes.
So they would come in and they would receive the Fountain of Youth infusion, and the biotin was helping their hair to grow back.
So if you see the City of Hope sign with the gazebo and the beautiful water fountain over here. They're over here in the corner.
The offices of Ashley Park and right across from European Wax Center and Crema Street.
Yes, Crema Street.
Go get a little snack, come over, get hydrated.
That's right. That's right.
So how long have you guys been here?
We've been here for about 2.5 years.
So tell us a little bit about your memberships, or is it walk-in, or how does that work?
So we do take walk-ins an hour before close. We also have appointments that can be booked online or over the phone. And we're not just membership-based, but we do offer memberships to our clients that are reoccurring so that they can save money during their infusion visits.
So are IVs the only thing that you offer?
No, actually, we also offer IM injections. So we have things like B12 that boost up energy levels. We have a vitamin D injection, which is great during the winter time. It helps with seasonal depression. And then we have things like medications for headaches and nausea as well.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. I know a lot of people that would probably benefit from that.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We really appreciate having you guys here.
It was our pleasure. It was
Yeah,
fun.
thank you so much for having us and for being on Neighborly News Network today. Woo! Let's go get our B12 shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make sure you guys go subscribe to Neighborly News Network.
So I had a great time meeting with Renee and Morgan in Ashley Park to learn more about Hydrate. For our next segment, this is not for the weak. Everyone who participated in this video is so brave and so strong. I'm really just hoping to be able to spread awareness. It's not talked about as much as it should be. It's really deep. It's sensitive. It's a really hard topic, especially for those who have been through it.
But this is going to be heard. Walking away is the hardest part, but looking forward is the best way to go. We're victims now, but we don't always have to be.
If you can make it through all of that, through all the abuse, through the escape, through learning to love yourself again and find peace within yourself, then you can do anything in this world. I promise you.
Walking away saved my life.
Someone must have sent you here to save my life. Someone must have sent you to save me tonight. I know that in darkness I have found my light. I know that in darkness I've been given sight.
Today we have Miss Mary with Promise Place here with us. Thank you for having us. We do have a 24/7 hotline, whether it be emergency shelter, doing a temporary protection order. We do offer counseling services, group counseling. We also have a program called the Promise of Hope, which teaches our survivors about financial stability, how to budget money, the importance of credit score. We go out into the community and teach teen dating violence. Show children what healthy relationships should look like.
When I came in here, I just remember I was a complete mess. I'm the one that's the victim, and I'm the one with the kids. I didn't have anywhere else to go. So Promise Place got me his house for 6 months. So I was able to kind of get back on my feet.
For domestic violence itself, a lot of times the victims will return to the abuser. But we love a success story, and that's what I'm seeing today, because sometimes it's very hard to pull yourself up.
My name is Samantha. This is the story of marrying Satan.
My name is Holly Reese, and I'm a survivor of domestic violence.
My name is, and this is my story.
I met a guy on Plenty of Fish, and he seemed to be a really nice, charming charming guy.
I met my abuser when I was 18 years old. Just love bombed me at first. You know, everything's good for 6 months.
I spent 7 years staying in my home without being able to venture out, without my service dog because I had PTSD and Stockholm Syndrome.
I wasn't allowed to be alone. I wasn't allowed to go anywhere by myself. And so I started rebelling, not answering phone calls, not answering text messages.
I couldn't wear shorts anymore. I couldn't wear dresses anymore. It was pants and a t-shirt.
The accusations of cheating started after I tried to leave. He raped me for the first time.
My daughter was born, and then that's when the real violence started to occur. He would push me into door frames. He tried to push me out of our window.
It is 1 in 3 women who are victims of domestic violence. So I was learning that there's a lot of us out there, but we didn't know how to connect because we were too scared to be talking about something that has been categorized as our fault.
And I couldn't talk to anybody about what was going on because I knew that they would just tell me to leave him.
And being so young and just you think, oh, well, you know, maybe this is my fault, or, you know, maybe he didn't mean it like that.
And it's not our fault. And any of you out there who have been through anything like this, it is not your fault.
I was in the shower and he barged in and he had grabbed my phone off of the bathroom counter along with my watch and threw them at me in the tub.
Oh, once you've been a victim, you don't want to be touched.
I didn't tell anyone when this was going on that I was being abused.
Every ounce of guts I had to look him in the face and tell him I didn't love him anymore and that I wanted a divorce. And the second those words left my mouth, a weight had been lifted off of me.
We were together for 10 years. And about year 5, I started to plan my escape.
Talk to anybody. It's gonna be really uncomfortable.
You would be surprised at the people that will help you if you just open up and talk. And I know it is very hard and it was hell getting out, but it's honestly the best thing that I've ever done.
The day that I was able to get away from my abuser and I had come home and he was in a rage, I tried to get out of the house. He took my cell phone. He was able to sail over the couch, knock my glasses off.
Emotional, mental, and sexual abuse are still domestic violence.
Someone must have sent you here to save my life. Someone must have sent you to save me tonight. I know that in darkness I have.
And I ran across this guy on the porch, asked me if I was okay. I told him what happened. My ex had driven the car looking for me to find me and showed up in his driveway. But he stood there, this guardian angel of mine stood there between me and my ex, and I will never be able to thank him because I don't know his name, and because I can't see, I don't even know what he looked like, really.
This is Miss Leslie with Promise Place. Thank you for having me, Allison. We have quite a few volunteer opportunities. One of our biggest things is on Volunteer Day, which is a Thursday. Volunteers come in and help with the crisis line. We do have a couple of volunteer members who help with the kids over at the shelter. We also have a boutique there. They can go and shop for things that they need.
How would someone sign up to volunteer?
I have the volunteer application. So this can be found on our website. You can go where it does say volunteer, fill it out. We also have volunteers do some of the grocery shopping for the shelter. And you can kind of say what your interest is and we talk about maybe where it's a good fit for you.
Thank you so much, Miss Leslie and Miss Mary, for joining us on our show today. I really just want to thank you guys for everything that you guys do. And it's just an amazing resource to have right here in Fayetteville.
Well, thank you. And I think everybody here is just happy to be a part of it as well.
I made it through this. You can too.
Don't give up. You can be your own hero.
So worth leaving and choosing to love yourself always.
Only you can make that choice, like leave forever and not go back.
I'm Holly Reese, founder of Warrior Defenders. After 7 years, I didn't want to stay a victim, and I wanted to be able to recover and move forward as a survivor. When I started looking around to see what I could do, there wasn't really a lot of help. You go to counseling, it costs you money. If you can't work, then there's a problem with that. The shelters are really overrun with people who are in need of help. And as I was going through trying to figure out how can I defend myself, And as an inspirational speaker, I learned how to use self-defense tools that were non-lethal, like pepper sprays or striking tools and things like that. I was like, well, what happens if you don't have those? So I was talking to a lot of women, teaching them how to use these tools. And then what happens if you don't have those tools? You need to learn a self-defense technique. I wanted to learn something that could help people learn today to have a safer tomorrow, to help them be empowered like I was feeling now that I was learning how to do this. So I was able to get a certification through an instructor who realized what domestic violence victims go through and how to create a trauma-free class, and found Warrior Defenders so that we could have trauma-free teaching for all women of all ages from 6 to age 96 to know how to be survivors and not victims. And I welcome everybody to join. We do not have any men in the classes, so it's trauma-free and we can all recover together. Talk to me, Holly Reese, warriordefenders.com. I would love to help you.
Honestly, that was really hard to make. It needs to be heard. If this did bring tears to your eyes, just remember, those girls are no longer victims and they are survivors. Being able to come on here and talk about the hardest time of your life. If anyone out there feels trapped or that their situation is never going to be able to change or you have nowhere to go, but for those of you who think that they are stuck in a certain situation, just remember, help is available. And just like what a lot of those girls said, was talking to someone and being able to speak about it is probably the hardest part. You don't know what happens behind closed doors. Everybody goes around acting like everything's okay all the time. So once you come out and tell someone and speak about it, anyone, and you've just taken your first step into recovery and freedom and survival. So I hope that this can bring awareness or even educate others who have never been in this situation, who don't understand. Because you don't truly understand, and I was the same way before it happened to me. You don't truly understand until you're in that situation, how hard it is to get out of that situation. It's a serious problem and it's scary. And a lot of lives are taken from it, and don't let it be yours. So thank you for all the support, and thank you to those wonderful ladies in the video. The poll for this week will be continuous from last week.
Where should we explore next? Lime Creek in Peachtree City, the Chattahoochee State Bend Park in Noonan, or the Moreland Hometown Heritage Museum? You can vote on the Facebook group. And if you have an idea of somewhere where we can explore, just post it in the comments.
For this week's contest, we're rolling it back to the beginning. This week's contest is for the photographers. Submit your best photo of our community to neighborlynewsnetwork@gmail.com. If you want to be featured in the next episode, just send an email. Anything and everything is welcome on Neighborly News Network. Make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button and share with your friends. Neighborly News Network, every Monday at 7 p.m. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next video.